A beautiful fall day. Leaf color is at its peak. In this natural condition, most leaves simply fall to the earth. These leaves stop erosion and build valuable soil. Unfortunately, not all leaves lead such a noble life. Large amounts of leaves in urbanized areas do not return to the earth in the time-honored manner. These leaves land on hard surfaces, sidewalks, driveways, and streets. Some people even rake their leaves into the street. Our street and gutters are actually just small tributaries to our lakes and streams. Unless these leaves are intercepted, virtually all end up being washed into our surface water. Tons and tons of wet leaves washed into our rivers, lakes, and streams can be a serious problem, and in fact is a major contributor to water pollution. It's a problem, but it's a problem we can do something about. First, let's talk a little science. Leaves plus water equals algae. Or to be more specific, leaves and grass, as they break down in water, release phosphorus. Too much phosphorus causes excessive algae growth. We've all seen it. Green water. It's not pretty. As this algae breaks down, much oxygen is removed from our lakes and streams, and fish and wildlife are harmed. Now, the city is supposed to take care of this, right? Cities do much, but they can't do it all.
The smaller communities share street sweepers, and they don't have the equipment and the money to be able to do it all on their own. So that by the time they get out there, everything's already made its way into the water system.
We have to recognize that all of our stormwater goes somewhere. And the fact of the matter is that streets are a tributary to all of our lakes, rivers, and streams.
The most effective strategies for improving water quality are really to prevent the problems in the first place.
Here's where you come in. With a small intervention at the right time, we can receive big payback in cleaner water.
If you pick up 5 bags of leaves and organic debris, you're removing a pound of phosphorus.
The idea is simple. Keep urban yard waste out of our surface waters.
Here's how you as an individual can, say, I'm doing my part.
Anybody can do a cleanup. It's so easy and it's cheap and it yields really significant results for just a really small investment. And it's fun.
It's nice knowing that you're doing something to help benefit others, you know what I mean?
And it was also cool to talk to other people that I didn't know before, so
Yeah.
I met new people and that was fun.
It wasn't hard at all. We got 35 bags in maybe an hour or so. It was fun.
This simple program works.
We send out a postcard every year to remind the residents that this thing is coming. It's easy for people to take their stuff to the compost heap, and everybody seems to be in the mood in the spring. So the spring has been very good for us.
For over 7 years, citizen volunteers in the Minnesota River Valley communities have prevented tons of leaves and grass from entering the Minnesota River.
So efforts like this are just of absolute critical importance.
It just looks like a great way to help. I wasn't doing anything else Saturday morning, so I figured this is the kind of thing that needs to get done.
This says something about us as a people in Minnesota, and it says something about what we think about our own environment and where we live, the pride that we have and the sense of place.
The government agencies like mine can't do it all ourselves. We really need the involvement and the help and the participation of citizens of Minnesota.
Sometimes it seems so overwhelming to be able to prevent pollution, but this is a program that is easy to implement.
The reduced yard waste pollution in the Minnesota River is already making a difference.
Over the 7 years that we've done the cleanups, we've had 8,400 pounds of phosphorus that's been removed from the Minnesota River system. And that's equal to about 8.4 million pounds of algae
And is it going to take a while? You bet, but things are turning around.
Fish of all types are returning to the river.
We're getting great recreational fishing out of the river, and also these fish are safe to eat.
The frogs that we used to see early on are coming back. We're starting to see garter snakes coming back along the river, and they didn't used to be there.
The community cleanup program performs two valuable functions. One is, in and of itself, getting a lot of nutrients, things that are going to cause water pollution, to keep it from going into the water in the first place. The second is the educational tool that comes about when people learn firsthand that connection between what happens on the land and what that does to the quality of our water.
This is a local problem. It's a local solution.
Once you've planted that seed, especially with groups like the Boy Scouts, that becomes a lifelong thing.
And they have a good feeling. They go away knowing that they made a difference.